What's going on YouTube? This is NoelBlends. I haven't been active on this channel in the last 2 weeks due to getting really sick, and I just want to say thank you for being patient with me, and we are back on doing tutorials for y'all. And we're gonna be doing a burst fade mohawk thing. I don't know honestly what you can call this, but maybe pretty much a burst fade. So other than that, let's get right into it. First thing I do is I start off by making my first bald guideline. You're gonna do this right above the ear, since it is like a burst fade. It's like that Patrick Mahomes type haircut. And go ahead and make sure you pull down his ear. Don't be afraid. The client, it don't hurt your client. You'll be alright. Make sure you get all the little hairs above the ear. You don't want to leave all those hairs, because when a client goes home and takes a shower and still sees the hairs, man, that's probably the worst thing ever. So right after that, you're gonna come in and you're gonna hit it with your bald shavers. You're gonna take it all the way to the line. A lot of people ask me if I leave little stubbles and all that. I really don't. I just take it to the line and I let the clipper do the work. I don't put it heavy pressure and nothing like that. Right after that, we're going with our number 1 guard, lever fully closed, and we're going to make about an inch guideline. Just make sure you keep this nice and even and consistent, because this is going to be your foundation of the fade. Remember that. So if you make it pretty bigger than 1 inch, then your fade's going to be longer. If you keep it nice and short and like half an inch, obviously the fade's going to be shorter and more compressed. So keep that in mind while you guys are doing this. Right here, I'm still with my number 1 guard. I'm still just making sure everything's down to the one guard, lever fully closed. Just making sure it's nice, even, and consistent. Right after that, we're gonna come with our half guard, lever fully closed, and we're gonna do the same exact thing. I tell you guys in every one of my videos that right here, don't make it hard on you guys yourself. Just copy the same thing you did with the number 1 guard. Remember, we start off with everything closed. So this right here is the half guard closed still, and we're copying the same thing we did with the number 1. Now right here, we're taking out that bottom line, and this is with the no guard lever fully closed, and we're just gonna play with it. I usually just keep it closed and open up about 1/4. That's all technically I need. But if you need to open it up some more, go ahead. Don't be afraid. Just make sure that line's out of there. So now we come back with our 0 gap trimmers. These are the Babyless. I think these are the Stay Gold edition ones, the black ones. So you're gonna just come back and get the little stubbles that your clipper didn't get, and be careful with this. You don't want to go up too high. It will push up the blend. So just make sure you keep it right on the stubble, and just make sure you flick out. So now right here, we're going with our 1.5 guard, lever fully closed, and we're gonna do about an inch guideline. Don't be afraid. Go in there. This is what's gonna, you'll start to see the blend with this. Once you do this step right here, you'll be able to tell where exactly your blend's gonna be at. So just make sure it's nice, even, consistent strokes. And just make sure everything's down to the 1.5. Now we go back to our 1 guard, lever fully open, and now we're gonna start to sandwich the blend. We're gonna fade down basically. So now you're gonna go all the way to the top, to that same guideline you did with the 1.5, and you're just gonna glide it all the way to the top. We're gonna start with the open, and we're gonna start fading down. you're literally copying the same thing you did with the 1.5 now, but you're doing it with the one open. You're gonna do the same exact thing. Right here I close it halfway, and then you're gonna fade a little bit more under that. Make sure you keep the blade flat and you just glide it. So now right here it's closed. We fully closed it now, and we're just gonna go a little bit more under, right on that ghost line. And you're just gonna keep the blade flat and just flick right on that in the middle right there. In some cases it takes out the line, but in the majority of the cases it's not going to. So just make sure it's right on there. Once you see it soften up, just let go. It's not gonna completely take it out. Now we're going back to our half guard lever fully closed, and we're gonna use our corners, and we're gonna take off the remaining of that ghost line. So now right here you're just going to you're just attacking the dark spots basically. You're detailing in a way, but at the same time you're bringing this blend together. This is what gives it that blurry effect, that buttery look. Be careful with this one. You don't want to go up too high and push up the fade. Just make sure it's you're using your corners and you're flicking out the dark spots you see. So now you go with your number 2 guard lever fully open, and now close it about a notch, which is a quarter if it in the wall clipper and this clipper, all that. Just close it about a quarter. And you're just gonna go straight up. You're not really creating a guideline, you're just going straight up and blending or connecting everything to the bolt. Now you go with your 1.5 guard and you open it and close it a notch, a lever, or close it a quarter, and you're just gonna go right underneath that. It's just gonna be little dark spots now, and you're gonna attack it with your corners and just connect everything together. This will bring it all together. So now to get some other little dark spots that we couldn't get, you're just gonna use your taper comb and your thinning shears. You just go straight up and just connect everything together and take out the darkness, the heaviness you see in the bulk. And once you see it disappear, just stop messing with it. Don't play with it too much, because that's where a lot of people mess up. They keep messing with it, and next thing you know, it's like you got a bunch of light spots and the fade just doesn't look consistent. As you can see, I'm just going straight up with it. So now for the lineup, I bring it down to 1.5, just so I can get a nice crispy lineup. Hit it with some level 3 hairspray. Blow dry it with some cold air to lock down the hairs. And I usually just start in the middle and work my way to the right, or whichever side first, you know. I'll do one side first and just match it up with the other side as I keep going. Throw on a little bit of enhancement. Make sure when you hit it with the razor, you stretch the skin. And I do use the white barber pencil. I got this on Amazon. You guys can find the link down below. And I just do it to give it an extra pop. My clients do like this, and I think it just elevates the cut. So on this side, I'm just gonna fast forward it for you guys. You guys already seen how I do my fading or my method and everything. So I'm gonna just fast forward it for you guys and show you guys the final results here in a bit. So this is the final product, the final result. This is what I came up with. Let me know if you guys like the cut. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Hit hit that notification bell. That way you guys get alerted when I drop again. I am starting to drop again weekly. I'm trying to drop at least 2 videos a week for y'all. But I know these last 2 weeks I haven't been consistent, but it was due to getting really sick, and we are back. So make sure you follow me on Instagram at NoelBlends. My TikTok's at NoelBlends. Everything's the same. And comment down below, DM me on Instagram. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.